folks, it's Florian again. Welcome back to our technical webinar series. In the last video we took a look at our components. Now let's build our very own microfluidic system. Let's see how it works. In this webinar we want to have a look at the general principle of the micropump in combination with additional components running liquids and gases like air. So that means that the micropump in principle is able to run both fluids, liquids and gases. That brings me to the next point, which is the priming options. So as the micropump is able to run gases as well, it is able to prime itself, or you can use an external syringe sucking liquid through the micropump manually. Please make sure that the orientation of the Molex connection is correct, like this. Otherwise, the micropump would not have any function. And as you can see, we are running 2 valves on the multiboard. We would need, in addition to the communication cable, which already powers the multiboard, we need to supply the multiboard with an external power supply as well. Let's have a look at the self-priming option first. So I switch on valve 1, making sure that I'm sucking the liquid from the reservoir simply by promoting the gas out of the system. I do that running the micropump at 300 Hz and 250 volt peak to peak. And as you can see, the micropump fills up itself and the whole system. So here you can already see the liquid performance of the micropump at 300 Hz or 50 volt peak to peak. And I am able to change the flow rate by changing frequency and amplitude. Now, if I want to pump gas, I would in this case simply need to switch from valve 1 to valve 2. Now you can see the micropump is pumping air. And if I want to pump liquid again, I switch back to valve 1. And as you can see, the micropump fills itself up again and pumps the liquid again through the system. So now let's assume the system is completely empty again, as you can see here. There's another option in priming the system. You can do that manually, simply using a syringe. Therefore, I unplug the tubing here. Valve 1 is still open and is connected to the liquid reservoir. And by applying negative pressure at the outlet of the system with the syringe, you can prime them manually. You can connect it again to this microfluidic chip. Switch on the pump and you would be able to run the liquid again. Meanwhile, you can look at the flow rate with this flow sensor and at the pressure in the system with this pressure sensor. And as you've seen before, you can switch between the 2 fluids, liquid and air, with these 2 valves. Sometimes the issue is if there is a hydrostatic pressure at the outlet of the micropump would not completely prevent the backflow, as the valve flaps inside the micropump are not meant to prevent backflow. In these cases, we often use this small micro check valve to make sure that there's no chance to have backflow in our system. Now we pump again, and you can see pumping in one direction is possible. Pumping in the backward direction would not be possible.